It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
How you doing, Coach? Tyrell from QVC TV. Cold night tonight. How do you feel?
Feeling good. Every chance we get to bring these boys back for another week is a golden opportunity for us.
So for the last 4 years, you guys have gone 400 or below, but this season with a remarkable 7 wins. What has been the leading, factor to that turnaround?
I think just the way we've approached everything, this year, 1-0 every week, and all that good coach speak that everybody says. It's all the same stuff, but, the boys have bought in, and, they care about each other, they play together, and they execute. What we've been saying all year is it's about us. So.
And speaking of turnarounds, your quarterback, Brent Wilder, I apologize if I'm pronouncing that wrong or not. He went from 4 touchdowns and 9 interceptions last year to 12 touchdowns and only 2 picks this year. How's it been seeing his growth from the last season?
He's a dude for us, obviously, but, more importantly, I think the guys around him all want to fight for him. And he learned a lot, in the spring with baseball and stuff like that. The kid's a winner. He definitely brings us together. So it's not just about him, it's about everybody, but everybody rallies around him. So
the last time you guys played Millville was a couple years ago in the Group 4 quarterfinals, and that game didn't turn out your way. What can you guys do today to make sure that this one goes out in your way?
Well, to be fair, a lot of teams that year didn't fare too well against Millville. No, man, they're a great program. They're one of the top programs in South Jersey, and you got to give them all the love that they deserve, and it's an honor coming here and being in a bracket with them, Winslow and Shawnee, that's a good step for us. But, make no mistake about it, we want to come out here and perform.
And lastly, what do you tell your kids? How do you keep them loose and confident coming into such a big game like this?
1-0. It's been the same story all year, We focus on us, we focus on being disciplined, execution, and all those things, and the message has been able to stay the same all year.
Thank you for your time, Coach. And now over to you, Ariel, with Coach Ayala.
Thank you, Tyrell. Ariel Melendez here down in the field here at John Barbose Stadium as the Thunderbolts, the 2 seed, host the 6 seed Greyhounds of Northern Burlington. Pleasure to be joined, as always, by Coach Ayala, head coach of the Millville Thunderbolts. Before we get into tonight's game, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this. With the addition of Jaden Days, it seemed like your offense was its most dynamic it's been in quite a long time. You guys are kind of running everything successfully. Would you kind of say that as well?
Yeah, he's an amazing athlete. So anytime you get an athlete of his stature back and involved in our offense, it's going to take that next step that we where we were at in the beginning of the season. So we're just happy he's back, and we're happy we're healthy.
And another big part that definitely deserves a lot of credit was your defense. That game probably could have gone a lot differently if they score on that first drive. What could you say about the defense and how they really just shut Toms River down the entire game?
Well, I got one of the best defensive staffs in the state. To me, at least, that's how I feel. Coach Core does a great job with that defense, and he lives by bend but never break. So we gave up a big play. They never broke, and they got us the ball back, and the rest was history.
And another player I kind of want to highlight a little bit, it's been a little bit since Millville's had a field goal kicker that they've kind of been able to go to in those situations. Jack Powers, you guys have him for quite a couple years as a freshman. How important is that when you guys know that if you guys do end up stalling a little close and it's in his range that you can go to him? Because you did have to go to him once last week.
Listen, when you have a kicker, in high school, you don't always get that luxury. So when you actually have the kicker and you could really play football and take advantage of that, especially in the playoffs, it's clutch. And the fact that he's only a freshman and we have him for 3 more years after this, we're fortunate, we're happy.
And I know not much changes with you on the game plan, but I'm going to ask you anyway. To get to another sectional final, what do you guys have to do tonight?
We got to execute, limit penalties, and make sure that we don't turn the ball over.
All right, thank you, Coach Ayala, and good luck. Again, that's Millville's Coach Ayala as the Thunderbolts look to make it to another sectional final. The Greyhounds of Northern Burlington stand in their way. Stay with us here on Quinn Broadcasting. We'll be right back.
Family owned, service-oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Good evening and welcome to John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field, where it's pregame and Northern Burlington Greyhounds taking on the Millville Thunderbolts in round 2 of the NJSIAA playoffs. With me is a very special guest, Coach Tony Surace, who a legend here in Millville, left a tremendous legacy, and we are pausing here to talk about someone else who left a big-time legacy in the city of Millville, who passed away this week, Coach Paul McCluskey. Coach, I don't want to ask you a question. You tell me about Coach McCluskey and your memories of him.
Well, we started together. He was teaching in elementary school. I had just started. I said, I need to get some coaches. And so he stepped up. He had played in high school here. He's a Millville through and through, born and raised here, and came back to teach. And so we got him on the staff. He was with me all the 25 years I coached, the 10 with Dave Heck in football. He coached varsity basketball assistant, and he resurrected our track program. He was called assistant coach of track, and he took over the head job of girls and resurrected it, and just done a whole lot. He's in the Millville Sports Hall of Fame, Hall of Fame for all those activities and sports that he coached. Just a tremendous value to our athletic program.
So, yeah, as you said, Coach did resurrect certain sports at Millville, and not only resurrected them, made them extremely competitive.
They became very competitive. Started with like no girls. They had dropped the program. Anytime you drop a program, it's hard to get it back up and started. But Coach Mack, as he's affectionately known by everyone, did a great job of that. Of course, I owe him a debt of thanks for all he did for me in football. He was a tremendous coach, and the one thing we all remember about him is he spent a lot of time working with kids and getting them better, not just on the field, on and off the field. And the kids loved him. Talked to any players that played during that period of time, even with Coach Heck. They all feel the same about him. Just a special guy, special mentor to the players, and they sorely missed in the community.
So, Coach Mack, I guess, would, in your mind, exemplify what a real coach is. It's not just coaching a team, but coaching kids for life.
Yeah, and that's pretty much exactly right, Rich. He spent a lot of time working kids through their problems in high school. And believe me, as we all know, a lot of kids have a lot of problems, different backgrounds, different situations, and there'll be nothing for him after practice to be with a kid in the locker room for several hours and then take him home. I don't know if that was Friday day driving kids home, but that's the kind of coach he was. He spent a lot of time on that. And when you think of Millville, he's the kind of guy that represented Millville very well.
So after your term as coach of the football team, you became the athletic director at Millville. What was it like dealing with Coach Mack on that level, athletic director to coach?
I don't really have to answer that. No, he was a handful, I think, because he wanted the best in his program. He fought hard for things that he thought were needed. And, again, time was of no consequence to him. He put whatever time in that was needed to make programs succeed. And I just can't say enough about people like that. You see so many people coaching today. A couple of years, they get out. You know, Mac was well over 35 years in coaching all these different sports. And he just loved it. He had a passion for it. And the kids benefited from it.
And he dedicated his professional life to the Millville Public Schools.
Yes, he did, and we're the beneficiary of that. The students that he had in class, the students that he had on the football field, basketball court, track program. It just goes on and on. So we lost a very, very important part of our community. He's since moved away, but he'll never be away from the hearts of the people that know him. When the news came out, people just stepped up with great notes of sympathy and respect, and we're looking forward to continuing to pay that respect to him as he's buried.
And Coach Mack has a level of respect among the literally thousands of students that have come through the Millville school system while he was a coach and a teacher, and he has the ultimate level of respect for those people. So for those watching at home and those here, I'd like to take just a second and a moment of silence in memory of Coach Mack.
Coach Lagamba, the athletic director, reached out, and they're going to have a moment of silence before the game, announcing it to the spectators, and well deserved. I mean, people always say in these moments, "What can we do?" There's not a whole lot you can do, but pay the man respect for what he has done. Our hearts go out. I got several texts today from friends of his daughters, two grown daughters, both very successful, Jennifer and Christy, and our heart goes out to them.
Absolutely. And so we wish our sincerest condolences to Coach Mack's family, and as we remember his legacy here at Millville, not only as a mentor and a teacher and a coach, but as a good man.
Yeah, and for me personally, lived, 10 houses from me for almost all the time I lived in Millville, on Cornwall Avenue there, and he was a friend. He was a friend that come down and helped me with things. Just a great guy. And don't forget one more thing that he did. He taught driver ed.
That's right, he did.
And there were hundreds of kids that passed through, including my two sons. I'm not sure he did a good job with them, but he tried his best.
He was my driver's ed.
Was he your teacher too? Yeah. He taught a lot of kids driver ed. So he touched a lot of things. He did home instruction. I mean, he was not a guy to sit around and wait for something to happen. He made it happen. So, Coach Mack, we miss you. We love you.
And Coach Mack leaving a legacy as again, a wonderful coach, wonderful human being, and we'll all miss him. We'll take a break and come back, and we'll preview today's playoff game. We'll do that right after this.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Good evening and welcome to John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. Tonight, NJSIAA South Group 4 action. Tonight, the Northern Burlington Greyhounds against the Millville Thunderbolts with Tyrell Dunn. That's him. Oh, it's his camera right here. That's it. I'm Rich Van Nord. 7-3 Northern Burlington versus 5-4 Millville. The records are pretty deceiving, Tyrell.
Yes, they are. Millville is, like I said this multiple weeks ago, and QBC TV actually posted it on their Instagram, me saying that they're way better than a 1-4 team that they are, and I said they needed to win out and keep that momentum going into the playoffs, and they have won out since. They're on a 4-game win streak, and they look hot right now. Huge win last week in the playoffs, and also Northern Burlington's on a 2-game win streak, and you know, the win streaks, one of that win streaks will end today, and one of the seasons will end today, so we'll see which way it goes.
So Northern Burlington is the 6th seed in Group 4 South.
They went to Central Regional last week, an 8-1 Central Regional team, and won fairly easily against Central Regional. And so now they'll have to come here and face a Thunderbolt team whose schedule, Tyrell, really looks like a gauntlet. You figure, Millville's 5-4. Okay, the record's not great, but let's take a look at their losses. They lost to the number 1 seed, number 2 seed, and number 5 seed in Group 5. And the number 1 team in Group 4, who will probably wind up winning Group 4, although, of course, we're going to be pulling hard for our Bolts, but an extremely talented Winslow team. So, again, it's who you lose to and who you're playing and who you beat and how you beat them.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I remember one of my good friends texted me. He was like, how is Millville 2 seed and how is Central 6 seed? I was like, PowerPoints, buddy. I mean, who we lost to and who we know that Mainland win was huge, that Prep win was huge, and all the wins that we had were very huge on our end to get to that 2 seed. And as we see, Central was 6 seed and first round exit. So, I mean, the PowerPoints really helped you see how, they've treated in the playoffs. But yeah, those wins that Millville were able to obtain in their season push up to the 2 seed, and now they're proving that they should be a 2 seed.
And Millville will be facing a team in Northern Burlington, as you said, that's flying high off that first playoff win, and they are led by Brent Wallalak. And Brent Wallalak is a dual-threat quarterback. He's got 1,000 yards throwing and 700 yards on the ground.
Yes, and I actually talked to the coach about this pregame, and I was looking at his stats, and last year he only had 4 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. He just made a shift. I don't know what exactly happened, and the coach pretty much said it's everybody behind him, everybody having their faith in him, and that he took that faith and ran with it. And now with 12 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions, like you said, a dual-threat quarterback that the last time Millville has faced teams with dual-threat quarterbacks, and obviously in Rancocas Valley and other teams like that. However, they just have to contain them, and that's the word of the day is contain.
Absolutely. And what Millville has done very well this year is that interior running game is very, very hard to run on the Thunderbolts. So, especially in the game against St. Augustine, St. Augustine tried to run power football with those big hogs on that offensive line, and Millville would have none of it. And so Millville's done a great job on the interior, plus they have those fast linebackers. So they're going to force Wallalak to throw the ball and not run it.
Oh, 100%. And their top receiver only has 278 yards. So if they can stay away from the pass, they'd love to do that and keep, Wallalak on the ground and, just rely on their run game and rely on Wallalak on his feet. However, he's going to have to pass if Millville's, like you said, their interior does their job and their linebackers and their edges all do their job. It starts in the trenches. I'm a trench guy. We've talked about it all season. Sure. I'm a trench guy. You have to win in the trenches. If they win in the trenches, it's going to force Wallalak to do something that he really might not want to do. And we'll see how that turns out for them.
And Toms River East that came in here last week found out in a hurry they were a run-dominant team, and they could not move the ball hardly at all. I think the final totals were they had 130 or 140 yards, and 60 of that were against the JV team that was on the field where they scored their only touchdown. They had a 67-yard pass, and that was it. That means they actually had a 67-yard pass, but their total offense for the half was less than 67 yards. So they couldn't move the ball at all. And the Greyhounds are going to be facing that defense, which Millville has yielded the pass. There's no doubt about that, but they have not yielded on the run.
Oh, and they shouldn't. And once again, like I said, Northern Burlington is a run-heavy team, like you just said. So, like I said, word of the day is contain. If they contain that run, they're going to force Brent to do something that he doesn't want to do. And I think that goes in our way like it did last week against Toms River East.
So we're about 11 minutes from game time. We're going to take a break, and we'll come back with more pregame festivities right after this. Oh, here's what we're going to do. We're going to meet the starters. How about that?
Ted, senior, running back.
Marquise Allen, 27, junior, outside linebacker. Monte Smith, number 3, senior, wide receiver.
James Jackson, number 11, junior, tight end.
Jaden Days, number 2, junior, wide receiver.
Robin Harris, 59, junior, center.
Evan O'Neill, number 6, senior, wide receiver.
Sir Gilmore, number 12, senior, edge rusher.
Darnell Williams, number 4, junior, linebacker. Kenyatta Wilder, number 17, senior, safety.
Robbie O'Connor, number 5, junior, quarterback.
Isaiah Johnson, 71, senior, left guard.
Noah Goodhall, number 53, sophomore, left tackle.
Octavian Spence, number 57, senior, D-line.
Savion Jones, number 21, sophomore, defensive back.
Reggie Holly, number 7, junior, wide receiver and corner.
Isaiah Thomas, number 51, junior, offensive tackle.
Jaden Reyes, number 70, senior, right guard.
Andrew Pinnock, number 56, sophomore, defensive line.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
So,
and there's Northern Burlington coming onto the field. Greyhounds, as I said, are 7-3 on the season. Take a look at their season. They started off with a game against Nottingham up in Hamilton Township, Mercer County, and they won 19-14. They played at Pemberton and won 35-0. They played the Quakers of Moorestown at Moorestown, won 35-7, but they got handled by the Bears of Delran, 31-0. They won at Cinnaminson. They also won at Allentown. Trenton, they lost to Trenton 28-22. And also Burlington Township, which is the number 1 seed in Group 3. They lost to Burlington Township 27-14. Beat Haddon Heights, and then last week easily handled Central at their place by a score of 24-14. So Northern Burlington comes in with 7-3. Standing on the sideline, you got Jaden Jones, you got also Isaiah Johnson, Octavian Spence, and Robbie O'Connor, the 4 game captains for the Thunderbolts. Millville riding high now with that 4-game winning streak, and after Millville got thumped at Winslow, they really recouped themselves well, and they finished the season strong. They disposed of Delsey pretty easily, although Delsey's defense put up a little bit of a fight, holding Millville to 22 points. But I'll tell you what, Tyrell, Robbie O'Connor really got himself going in that Delsey game, and then he really got a lot of confidence against Cherokee.
Oh, 100%. And it's something that a lot of, at least us two, and I know a lot of Millville fans waiting for. We have to keep our faith in Robbie O'Connor. We know he's going to get his footing. We know he's going to get his game on, and he has the last couple of weeks, and at just the right time. I understand he started off slow, but if he's playing this well going into the playoffs, he can keep it going, keep his confidence high, and keep his streak of just being confident, have faith in himself, and he knows that, like Burlington coach said about Walulak, he knows that Millville fans and Millville players have faith in him.
Absolutely. So Millville was also bolstered last week with the return of Jaden Days. Jaden Days came out off that fractured elbow that he suffered against Washington Township. Did a great job last week against Thomas River East.
Yeah, it's always nice having one of your main players back, especially, like I said, once again, at the right time. Everything is happening at the right time for Millville, and that's exactly what they need. And I love the hype that we're going in. I love Octavian Spence running in, and here comes Millville, and I need that to stay hyped for all 4 quarters. Don't get down if Northern Burlington scores first. Don't get down. Keep your head high. And Millville, keep this 4-game winning streak. Keep that confidence going into this game.
So Millville is now on the field. Just about ready for game action. So, Tyrell, keys to the game for Millville.
Like I said, word of the day is contain. Just contain Walulak.
I think you've said that.
I think I said it multiple times. And once again, like I said, contain the quarterback and Walulak good on his feet and in the air. Just have to make sure we're keeping him in the pocket and have our interior D linemen go at him. And then execute offensively. That's a key to every single game, no matter who you are, who you play. And win on special teams. A lot of people, take that for granted. A lot of people overlook special teams, but they don't understand that field position, how you kick the ball, where you receive the ball, how you return the ball. All that is a very important part of the game.
Dedicated his life teaching and inspiring students both in the classroom and on the athletic fields. At this time, we would like to honor Coach Mack with a moment of silence. At this time, the Millville High School Marching Band, under the direction of Rob DeSantis, will honor
Paul
America
McCluskey,
by
if you were
playing
here for the
our national
pregame,
anthem.
Coach Cerise and I talking about Coach Mack, left a lasting legacy at Millville High, and now our national anthem. The Millville Marching Band with their rendition of the national anthem. We're just about set. There is a wind blowing tonight, and as you're watching the game, it's going to be from right to left, which means anybody going south or to your right is facing the wind. And it's a pretty stiff breeze, maybe not as stiff as your Broncos last night in Denver.
God. I was hoping not to talk about that game today. That was one of the worst games I've ever witnessed. I'm glad he came up with the win, but boy.
Well, you could have watched that game, or you could have watched paint dry.
I think I would. If it wasn't for it being the Broncos, I would have picked the paint dry.
So Millville bringing their 5-4 record in and looking to notch their 6th win. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Shawnee and Winslow. That game's being played tomorrow. So the Renegades have their work cut out for them. There is the bracket, the semifinal round of the South bracket. Shawnee and Winslow, that game, if Winslow wins, it will be at Winslow. If Shawnee wins and Millville wins, the game will be here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field next Friday evening. So Northern Burlington will kick off, and Millville will be facing a stiff breeze. And kicking off for Northern Burlington is going to be Cole Nealon. And Cole Nealon has been very proficient, 31 of 33 on extra points this year, as well as 2 of 5 field goals this year. So he does have a leg and can kick. So back for Millville, I believe, is Ronald Saunders. And I gotta tell Logam about these uniforms because I have old eyes. And the ball's going to go through the hand. Saunders is going to pick it up and try to return it anyway. And there's going to be a flag for a block in the back. So Millville's going to be deep in their own territory. A very obvious block in the back against Millville. And they will be inside the 5-yard line to start this drive.
It's one of those penalties where it's like, do you really have to do that? I understand Ronald Saunders was in a panic and he's trying to run it outside, but I think he had the speed to beat that backer or beat that defensive man. So for that blocking back is unnecessary.
And and Saunders panicked. He's showing you that he is a sophomore because he could have just picked up the ball in the end zone and kneeled it because it's a muffed catch, so you were allowed to let it go in the end zone and kneel it because he never possessed the ball. But Millville's going to come out at their own 4-yard line, and Robbie O'Connor is going to have an empty backfield. So trips to the near side. O'Connor calling out signals. Back to pass O'Connor. He's going to throw. He's got a man wide open. It's Reggie Holly. And Holly's going to get over the 30. Spins his way to about the 37-yard line. Gain of 33 on the play for Reggie Holly.
Once again, like we were talking about before the game, Robbie O'Connor has so much confidence going into this game that they trusted him going in empty so far back, with his back into the
win.
And into win as well. So great job by Robbie O'Connor and Reggie Holly right there on the first play of the game.
So Millville goes empty, and now they bring Holly into the backfield. So 2 wides each side, 1st and 10. Handoff, Holly pats his feet, looks for some room, but Northern Burlington closes it down. Gain of 3 out to the 40-yard line for Holly.
I like this hurry-up offense that Millville is running. Although there was only a gain of 3, they're right back in the ball. They're trying to keep this pace, set the pace, and keep it on their side for the rest of the game.
So Northern Burlington is going double high safety to guard against the Millville passing game. O'Connor is going to throw. He's on a slip screen across the 45 down to the 46-yard line. And that was Devontae Smith for a gain of about 6.
3rd and 1 here. I think they've passed 2, ran 1. What do you think they do here? I think they should give it to Reggie Holly, get the first down, and go back to the pass after.
Absolutely. You got it, Coach.
Put me on the field.
But they have Jasir Graves in the backfield. I have a feeling 30's going to get this one. O'Connor in shotgun with Graves to his right. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a quick pass. It's going to be Smith again, and he is going to have about 8 yards to the Northern Burlington 46-yard line and a first down.
I really like that play call. I'm not sure if that was an RPO or a design pass, but either one would have worked. Robbie O'Connor went with that pass option to Devontae Smith across midfield, got the first down.
Right back up to the line of scrimmage goes Millville, 1st and 10. They bring Smith into the formation. They hand it to him. Check that. That's Days. Days pops it outside. He's going to have another first down.
Great vision there by Days. See, nothing was there for him in the middle. Cut it outside. Got a gain of about 9. They're going to call it short. That was good vision by Days right there. They're happy to have him back.
2nd down and 1. At the 37-yard line of Northern Burlington. O'Connor will throw again. It's going to be Holly. And Holly takes the slip screen. He's going to go. No one's going to catch Reggie Holly. It's a touchdown. There's a flag on the play. Caution it. It's a flag on the play. And we will check the flag. Looks like Millville's backing up. Looks like it might be against them. So it's going to be a hold against Millville. So they're going to take the 5-yard illegal shift penalty because the holding call took place downfield, and it would have given Millville a first down. So they'll take the 5-yard penalty on the illegal shift, and it's going to be a 2nd down and 6 for Millville.
It's plays like that hurts you, Rich. I know it's so early, but that was a touchdown indeed. With these penalties already starting one that called back a touchdown.
So 2nd down and 6. O'Connor. Now they bring Days across the formation. They throw it to him wide open. And he'll have a first down. Goes straight ahead. He's finally taken out of bounds. Inside the 30-yard line. See where they mark it. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 29-yard line. That's going to be, well, it depends on where they mark it. It's going to be a gain of 14 to the 28.
I love this aggressiveness here by Days. It's like he's about to juke, but he's seen that it was a much smaller opponent across from him and went straight through him.
At the 28-yard line, 1st and 10. Graves has it, cuts it up. He's at the 2nd level before he's finally taken down at the 21-yard line. It's going to be a gain on the play of 7, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 3.
This is such an efficient drive here by Millville. They've been constantly moving. Like I said, the one penalty brought them back, but other than that, they've been moving on every single play, and all these passes are opening up that run, and that's, as you see there, Graves with the 7-yard gain on first down.
Brings up a 2nd down and 3. 2 wides to each side, Graves in the backfield. O'Connor in shotgun, 8:35 left first quarter. Holly across the formation, they fake it to him, and then they give it to Graves straight ahead, and I love the design of that play. And tell us why you like it.
I like it because the defense is designed to follow whoever's going in the motion. So the guy who's going in the motion is Reggie Holly, Millville's best player. So they're like, oh, it's definitely going to Reggie Holly, either in his hands or they're going to throw it out to him in the flat. But no, we're handing it up the middle to Graves.
That's exactly why I like it. 1st and 10 from the Northern Burlington 15-yard line. O'Connor takes the snap, fakes, throws out into the flat. Has a man out there making jukes, gets inside the 10-yard line. And that is Ronald Saunders, and he's going to get to the 7. That's a gain of 8, 2nd down and 2.
Look how many moves Saunders makes on this play. Catches it open, but he sees a guy coming, jukes him out of his shoes, makes another one, and then spins out of the way.
And Graves straight ahead, breaks a tackle, has a first down. He was contacted at the line of scrimmage, and he got to the 4-yard line. Gain of 3 and a first down.
It looks like they're bringing in their heavy personnel here on 1st and goal from Millville.
So 1st and goal from the 3. Great job by Graves. Tyrell, he was contacted right at the line of scrimmage, was able to spin away from that tackle and then struggle to get the first down at the 3-yard line.
That's something that coaches love, is that run after contact. How can you keep your feet moving, keep your feet chugging while you're getting contact? And he did a great job there.
Offset pistol. They're going to pitch it wide. And it's going to be Holly in for the touchdown. Reggie Holly from 3 yards, and Millville takes a 6-0 lead.
That was, once again, one of the more efficient offensive drives that I've seen from Millville while doing these games. They were moving at least 5 yards every single play on that drive, other than the penalty. Great job by Millville there. Great start, setting the pace fast, and now Northern Burlington has to catch up to them.
Jack Powers on for the extra point out of Breon Cobb's hold. Snap and the kick, and that kick is perfect. 6:42 left first quarter, 7-0 Millville. Back after this.
Imagine Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Tristan Shepard will kick it off for the Thunderbolts. Back deep is Jaden Taylor.
Number 54,
And also
back to the scene. Number 3, Jaden
Willanokia
for the Greyhounds.
And the ball falls off the tee. So Shepard kicks it away. A high short kick into that wind. And it's going to be Taylor. And Taylor's going to go to the far sideline. He's got some room before he's finally run out of bounds. Near the 40-yard line. I think they're going to mark the ball at the 40, 1st and 10.
Going back to Millville's offensive possession, I just, remember that they're going into the wind. So as efficient as Robbie O'Connor was, it's even more impressive because, like we talked about before, he's going into the wind. All those throws that he had on that drive were efficient and on point.
So Brett Walalak is the quarterback. And he's by himself in the backfield. Trips to the near side. Walalak's going to throw. He's got a man open. Hits him at the 45-yard line. And falling to the 50-yard line is going to be Christian Hall. 10-yard gain. It's going to be a first down for Northern Burlington.
It looks like, I can't, make assumptions off the first play, but if they were smart, they'd try to stick the run game up the middle for the rest of the game. Not for the rest of the game, for the majority of the game, and just try to keep it in the air.
Walalak, again in shotgun. He's going to throw again. And another short pass, and it's going to go to Peter Applegate.
One thing Walalak is doing early on his first 2 throws is getting it out quick. He's only doing one step and finding his targets. They're doing a short little hitch or a comeback route. And if they keep that up, they've gotten at least 7 yards from each play that they've ran so far out of that hole.
So again, by himself in the backfield is Walalak. He's got 2 wide receivers to each side. He's got a tight end to the near side. And now we have a substitution in the game.
I'm not sure if it was a uniform thing for Applegate. They made him come out. And they also made Jaden Taylor come out too. So I'm not sure if it's a uniform thing or what that was. They're making 2 players come out.
So empty backfield for the Greyhounds. 2nd down and 4. They're going to fake, and Walalak's going to keep it. And Walalak is going to go get a first down inside the Millville 40 at the 38 for a gain of 6.
That's one thing that Millville has to keep their eye on. As we said before, Walalak is their leading rusher with 767 yards on the year. They're going to do that, but first they're going to give it to him. They're going to give it to him, the motioning guy, one time, and then they're going to run it with Walalak the next time.
Millville now coming up to play press. Walalak's going to keep it. Walalak has room, breaking tackles. And he fumbles the ball, but they said it hit the ground, so Gain on the play of 17 for Wallalack and a first down.
I'm not sure if you've seen that, but it looked like one of the Millville players got tackled pretty much by the Northern Burlington guys. You see here on this replay. Yeah, he pretty much got tackled right there, and didn't get called. But once again, Wallalack on the run, and Millville's going to have to keep that and contain.
So 2 wides to each side. Anokie is the running back here. Straight drop back, Wallalack being pressured, and he is going to be taken down after he struggles for about 3. Down to the 19.
That pocket collapsed quick, and I'm not sure if that was a design QB draw or what. He just felt the pressure and had to go. But good job by Millville's interior D linemen and their edges to get in there.
Millville starting to take away that short pass, those little hitch routes that Wallalack has completed 2 of. Wallalack is going to take it himself, can't find any room, he's taken down. So Millville starting to figure this out. 2-yard loss for Wallalack.
Once again, it's a trench battle, and if you're going to lose in the trench, you're going to lose the game total. So I know that Northern Burlington is going to try to run the play that they did where they faked the handoff to the reverse guy, and Wallalack kept it on the outside. So just if you're Millville's edges, you have to make sure you're keeping contained on the outside, get up 3 or 4 yards, and just stay there.
I thought you mentioned the word contain today. Maybe once. I don't know. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 9. Wallalack with Hall next to him. Wallalack back to pass. Here comes the rush. He's being surrounded. Now he's going to throw the ball away, and that could be a grounding. He was in the pocket, and there was nowhere near his intended receiver.
I'm not sure if they're going to say that Mark Klussman was in the area, and it looks like they are because the refs aren't talking about it. They're not discussing if it should be an intentional or not, but it looks like Northern Burlington is going for it.
On 4th down and 9, you see the score there. Brick Memorial over Steiner in the first quarter, 14-0. So it's going to bring up a 4th down and 9 for the Greyhounds. Ball at the 21-yard line. 2 wides to the near side, 2 far side. Wallalack, straight drop back. Here it comes, and the ball is incomplete. Good defense by the Thunderbolts out there, and Millville will take over on down. So no harm, no foul. Millville takes over at their own 21-yard line.
I was going to say they should still watch out for that reverse, that guy coming in motion and faking it to him to get the Wallalack to keep it and get that yardage back. But I'm glad they didn't run it because it obviously didn't end well for the Greyhounds.
1st and 10 for Millville. Ball at their own 21-yard line. 2:34 left first quarter. Holly in motion. They give it to him. No. Flag. No play.
Greyhounds were pointing at the Bolts. Looks like it's going to be a false start.
It will be a false start against Millville. So 1st and 15 for Millville, and penalties have been the bane of the Thunderbolts' existence this year. Huge penalty disparity. They have 70 penalties on the year, and their opponents have 39. Now 72 to 39. Empty backfield for O'Connor on 1st and 15. Straight drop back, O'Connor plenty of times. Got the crosser, it's Holly. And Holly is going to be taken down at about the 24-yard line. So that's going to be a gain on the play of 8, and it's going to be a 2nd and 7.
I think that play there shows you how much confidence Ayala has in Robbie O'Connor and how much confidence Robbie O'Connor has in Reggie Holly. Because Reggie Holly had 2 guys right behind him, but Reggie Holly's just too fast for him. And Robbie, led him in the right way, and they got a gain, or they brought back some of that yards from the penalty. So there's a lot of confidence and faith in each other there, and that's what makes Millville will go, and that's why they have a 4-game win streak.
The play clock's under 10, so Millville's got to hustle here to get the ball off. Now, Millville's going to call a timeout. 1:43 left first quarter, 7-0 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years.
And now, back to the game.
2nd down and 7 for Millville, ball at their own 24-yard line. Now, as you can see to the near side, Northern Burlington's outflanked. They got a safety to that side. O'Connor back to pass. He's got plenty of time. He's flushed out. He's going to run it. And he'll have the first down over the 35 to the 38-yard line. And there's a dimension of Robbie O'Connor's game that he has not displayed a lot of, Tyrell. And Northern Burlington certainly wasn't prepared there.
At least at the games that I've broadcast with you, Rich, I don't think I've seen him run once. It's been, I can count on one handful how many times that he ran the ball. And that one, like you said, he has to open it. He has to open, what he's doing for these playoffs, because not every pass is going to be there. Burlington had that, like you said, that flank safety that took away what his first read was. And you see he took it on his feet and got the first down.
Trips to the near side again, empty backfield. Now Days comes into the backfield, and they're going to give it to him. Looking for some room. Northern Burlington did a great job of trying to hem him in, but Days, again, gets around the pressure and gets a couple of yards, makes something out of nothing.
It looks like a gain of about 4 or 5. It looks closer to the 4 area, but it did look like that game was going to be of nothing.
2nd and 6.
Gain of 4, 2nd down and 6, ball at the 42-yard line. Millville will send trips to the near side. Empty backfield's been their base set today. O'Connor barking out the signals. Here comes the rush, 5-man rush. Going to throw it down the field. It's Smith, and there is a flag against Sadiq Love. So it'll be a 15-yard penalty against Northern Burlington for pass interference.
That was a great call by the ref there. It looked like Devontae Smith wasn't even able to finish his route because Sadiq Love got in his way. So Millville gets a shot at another first down and keep moving the ball towards midfield.
And just remember, you have to remember that in high school football, it doesn't have to be catchable. So if the ball was uncatchable, I don't think Smith was going to catch that ball, but the contact takes place, that's a penalty. So at the Northern Burlington 43-yard line, it's Millville 1st and 10. So 2 wides, and they're both stacked to each side, so stacked dual receivers on each side. They're going to hand it off to Jasir Graves, and he's not going to get very far, maybe a yard to the 42-yard line.
I'm not mad that they haven't ran the ball much this game, and they're just trying to, still figure out their identity, still figure out how the Greyhounds going to attack their offense. And Greyhounds didn't do a great job of attacking their offense in the first drive, so we'll see, how the rest of this drive goes for the Bolts.
This may be the last play of the first quarter. The play clock is more than the game clock. We'll see if they get the play off. I think they'll take their time. I believe Millville is going to take their time because that is the end of the first quarter, and Millville will have the win when we come back. 7-0 Thunderbolts back after this.
54, Northern Burlington 0, your Millville Thunderbolts 7.
At Mints Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mints, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mints Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintsinsurance.com.
And now, back to the game.
When we come back, it'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Thunderbolts, and they will have the wind at their back. So Millville brings in Breon Cobbs at running back.
Now the wind's in their favor, like you said, so let's see how let's see if they keep it in the air and try to take some deep shots here with the Millville offense.
Again, 2 wides to each side for the Thunderbolts. Saunders in motion. They're going to slip it to Holly, and it goes through his hands, incomplete. That's the first incomplete pass for O'Connor. Brings up a 3rd down and 9.
I'm not, like I said, once again, I'm not mad at the play call, just a miss. I don't know if it's a miscommunication or a miss on the execution part of that play. So I think if Holly catches that ball, he has to at least get 5 yards, if not the 1st down.
3rd and 9 from the Greyhound 43.
So Cobb stays in at running back. Now Saunders in motion across the formation. O'Connor straight drop back. Man right there in the middle, wide open and getting the 1st down. Fumbles the football. Who has it?
O'Connor's pass complete.
Saying Millville got the ball back, 4th down.
And it will, if it's Millville's ball, it will be 4th down. It's marked at the 33-yard line. It'll be just short. So that's an 8-yard pass to Holly.
They are giving him the 1st down here.
And it's a 9-yard pass.
With an adjustment, we have now Millville 1st down.
So 1st down for Millville, and Holly was lucky to get that ball back.
Oh yeah, it was him against 4 white jerseys, and he still beat him.
It was literally the long arm of the law. Stuck that arm out and got the ball back. At the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for Millville. Cobb's the running back. Straight drop back O'Connor. Throws it down the field. He's got a man in the corner. It is caught! Touchdown! Millville! Reggie Holly with a spectacular catch on the far sideline from 33 yards out, and it's now 13-0 Millville.
What a catch by Reggie Holly. He just goes up top, high points the ball, and just mosses the Greyhound defensive back. What a catch by Reggie Holly. Oh my gosh, we have to see that again soon. That was insane.
And Powers will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick, and the kick is good. So we go to a break and we watch this again, Tyrell. Look at this. Thing of beauty. Reggie Holly high points it and takes it away from Sadiq Love.
What a catch, dude. That gives you a little bit of a flashback of Lacier Brooks, who used to do that all his whole Millville career. That was great. Like you said, high pointing that ball. Great pass by Robbie O'Connor, put it to only where Reggie Holly could catch that ball. Great job by the Millville offense there.
So we'll keep it here. 11:06 left here in the first half. 14-0 Bolts. So So 7 plays for Millville. And 79 yards, and they did it in 3 minutes and 28 seconds. So great job by the Thunderbolts.
Number 54, Kristen Shepherd.
Shepherd will kick it off for Millville. There is the kick. It's wind aided, and it goes through the end zone. So Northern Burlington will have the ball at their own 20. You talked about special teams. You know how to eliminate the returns. Just kick it out of the end zone.
And I was going to point that out on the last kickoff because Burlington really had a good return on that last kickoff, returning to about the 40, which is good field position for any team. So when you win on special teams, that's a big part of the game that people, like I said, underlook and underrate.
So the wind has picked up. It is in the face of Northern Burlington.
Greyhounds start.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Wallalack takes a snap, fakes the handoff. They try an end around, and that's going nowhere. Coming around is Jaden Taylor, and Taylor's going to lose yardage back to the 18.
That's exactly what I love seeing from the edge, from the guys coming off the edge. Is you keep contained, you don't get fooled by whatever the offense is doing. You keep your position and you make the play. That was beautiful right there.
Again, Wallalack in shotgun with 2 wides to each side. Straight drop back on 2nd and 12. Has a man that's nearly picked off. Nearly picked off. And coming across and knocking that ball away was Nyshawn Jones. You know, there's an old saying, though, Tyrell. There's a reason why he's a linebacker.
Oh, 100%.
Not a receiver.
And he read out that play.
Great play.
The whole way through. He read it out. So if he would have bit on that just a little bit earlier, that's a pick 6 for Nyshawn Jones. Probably his first touchdown of his career. But oh my goodness, still a great play either way.
Absolutely a great play by reading that, just reading the eyes of the quarterback. 3rd down and 12. Wallalack again is going to take it himself. He's got some room, and he's going to be taken down after he struggles to get the first down. He gains 12 and gets the first down.
Another quarterback keeper by quarterback Brett Wallalack.
They're going to give him the first down. And once again, Burlington is going to have to rely on Wallalack using his feet, although he doesn't want to. That was a designed quarterback draw. Jaden Jones gets sit stuck in the middle, and I think Darnell Williams just overran his assignment. So first down for Burlington.
Good play by Wallalack to get the first down. He was stopped slightly short and then just stretched it out to get the first down. Here's another drop back there. Looks like they're trying to get a screen together, and they do get to the screen, and being knocked out of bounds is Willanoke.
That was a design screen, obviously. However, Millville was all in the face of Wallalack, so they could barely get that off. However, I think if one guy sticks on the quarterback and the other guy beats or stays on where the screen and where the running back is, that play goes nowhere. They still were able to get some yards out of that, but still a good job on Millville's defense.
3-yard gain at 2nd down and 7. This time they empty the backfield. Wallalack back to pass. He's got a man over the middle. It's over the head of the intended receiver. That was Mark Klussman.
This was a bad ball from Wallalack, and I think even if the ball was on point, there was a couple guys around Klussman that I'm not sure if that ball would have been received.
So it brings up a 3rd down and 7. You have to watch out for Wallalack here. He's going to try to scramble and get that first down. He has shown some big-time athleticism so far.
He's a quick running back, or a quick quarterback, I'm sorry, that uses his legs. You just got to make sure you're containing that quarterback draw. Not only the quarterback draw, watch the guy that's coming in motion where they fake it to him or give it to him, and Brent Wallalack may keep it himself.
Millville's going to bring a blitz. Over the middle, man's tipped away. And I believe that was Sincere Gilmore. So the ball falls incomplete, and the Greyhounds are going to punt it. Or at least they should be punting it since they're in their own territory.
Taking a timeout, it looks like. Yeah, timeout here at Greyhounds.
We'll take it with them. 9:41 left, first half. 14-0 Millville. Back after this.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
And now, back to the game.
Burlington's going to go for it. 4th down and 7 from their own 33-yard line. Millville again showing blitz. Here it comes up the middle. He's got a man, and it's incomplete. And Klussman was the intended receiver. Great defense out there by Millville. I believe that was Feeney Childers. So Millville takes over on downs.
Yeah, Feeney Childers was all over that, all over Klussman right there, and there was no reason that ball should have been thrown to Klussman, but they're just pulling at straws, and it looked like that was actually 3rd and 7, and now it's 4th and 7, and they're going to punt it here.
So Northern Burlington's going to punt this ball away. And it is shanked, and it's going to be maybe a 10-yard punt, if that.
You know how you were talking about the Broncos game earlier? That's exactly how the Broncos punter looked last night, all those punts that he had that were shanked.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 45-yard, at the 45-yard line, and that's where Millville will take over, 1st and 10.
Looks like they're marking it where it bounced out of bounds and not where it actually went out of bounds. Like, that ball should not be spotted at the 45-yard line.
So Millville will take over 1st and 10. I watched the ball hit the actual track at the 48-yard line. But anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Millville. O'Connor in shotgun. He's got 2 wides to the near side, 1 far side. Fakes the handoff to Cobbs. Fly pattern. Days caught and dropped. Days had him beat, but it went right through his hands, incomplete.
Yeah, like you said, it went right through his hands. That was in the bread basket. It was a little bit thrown behind him, just a tad bit. That's all. But you still got to come down with a ball like that. He definitely had his defender beat. Got to come down with that. That's one that he'll, think about, but when he, makes it up for Roger O'Connor and Millville's offense, that'll be brushed to the side.
Second down and 10 for Millville. It's going to be fake to Cobbs. They throw it in the flat. That's Graves. Graves looks for room, and he will have a 1st down. At the 33-yard line, it's going to be a gain of 12 to Graves. And great play calling as they bring Graves across the formation into the flat. And he's wide open, but we have a flat. So the referees are hashing this one out. We'll find out what the call is. It's going to be an illegal man downfield against Millville, so that's going to wipe out that 12-yard gain.
I'm assuming it's just a lineman being too antsy to get downfield and block for Graves there.
So 2nd down and 15 for Millville, the ball at midfield. Millville's going to go trips to the near side. Millville might be wise to run a tunnel screen to the near side. Certainly available, but O'Connor backs up. He throws, he's got a man, and the ball is intercepted. And running with the ball for Northern Burlington is a number we do not have in our program. And he takes it back for the touchdown, but the touchdown is going to be called back because the hit came way too soon on Reggie Holly. Watch here.
100%. That was a definitely defensive pass interference, but I think they blew the whistle right here, which you don't do. You let the play run out just to make sure.
You can see that Holly was falling down before the ball even arrived.
Yeah.
And the flag comes there. You can't whistle the play dead. You can't whistle that play dead. That's got to keep going. So it's going to be a penalty against Northern Burlington, and it's going to be a first down for Millville if they're calling pass interference, which is what they should.
I mean, if not, what are we doing here? That was probably the most obvious DPI I've ever seen.
I don't know what they're discussing here. .8:45 left first half, 14-0 Millville, and the discussion continues to go at midfield with the officiating crew.
And funny enough, the person who picked that off was number 67 for the Greyhounds, the great number that everybody loves nowadays that none of us have in our rosters.
Exactly. You're not going to go there, are you? I think you did. So.
Not sure what this long discussion is about.
It's clearly a pass interference penalty. So they're trying to hash this out. We'll see. So what's the call? So what's the call? There was a flag thrown. The side judge is picking it up right now.
They're going to replay the down. So it's 2nd and 15.
So they're going to replay the down. There's no penalty, and they're going to replay the down because they stopped the play. So there's no play. I have never seen that in all my life watching football. I got to say.
I'm speechless here because that's not on any of the players' fault. That's on the officiating fault. Like, they called the play early.
I got to tell you, this is a new one for me. I've been watching football for well over 50 years, and I got to tell you, I've not seen this before. Here's the replay
of the clearest
it is
defensive pass
DPI all the way. As Holly sits down, and you can see the contact made. He's falling as the ball gets there. O'Connor in shotgun on 2nd and 15. They're going to throw it. They get it to Days. Days on a tunnel screen, and he's tripped up.
Another flag on the play, but they're going to call that one.
And is there more laundry on the field?
Yes, right in front of our Ayala just walked past it. And it's probably going to be a holding on offense that's going to bring back that Days catch and run. But of course, that one's going to stand and not the obvious DPI that was on the Greyhounds.
So it's going to be a 5-yard pass to Days. And then a 10-yard penalty against Millville. And it's going to make it a 2nd and 20.
That's insane. Like you said, I've been watching, not for 50 years, but I've been watching football for a long amount of time. I've never seen that before.
2nd down and 20. Saunders now in motion. O'Connor back to pass. He's got a man on a crossing. That's Days. And Days is going to be ridden out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 8. It's going to be 3rd and 12.
3rd down.
I say take a shot downfield here and really prove that ball doesn't lie show that, you know, you guys been screwed the last two penalties one penalty that was called and the other penalty that, you know, they just threw out of the, I had never seen that before, but take a shot downfield, don't get Days or Holly, and just let them go up for it.
3rd down and 12, which I believe this is going to be 4-down territory for Millville. Trips to the near side. O'Connor in shotgun, and he takes the snap. 4-man rush. Man over the middle. And being taken down at the 45-yard line is going to be Devontae Smith, gain of only 2. Be 4th and 10.
Looks like going to punt here, Rich.
Yeah, so Millville will punt the ball to try to put Northern Burlington way deep into their own end as we go under 7 minutes here in the first half. Jaden Jones takes the snap. There's the punt. High end over ender. And it's going to take a bounce, and it's going to rest at the 1-yard line. The ball checks up like a good golf shot, and it's going to be at the 1-yard line.
Once again, if you want to talk about that Broncos game again, that Raiders punter was doing that to the Broncos all night last night. That was such a great punt by Jaden Jones right there. Down here at the 1. It didn't even have to be, it obviously had to be touched by a Millville player, but I think that Jaden Jones did that all on his own with that ball there. Great job by him.
The ball is resting inside the 1 of Northern Burlington.
Northern Burlington starts 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
So Northern Burlington brings the troops out. Wallowak is going to be starting this possession in his own end zone. This time he's over center. He's got Josiah Rutley behind him. And he's just going to take it himself. And he's going to get a couple of yards out to about the 3.
Smart play there by the Greyhounds. Just trying to get your back out of the own end zone and just get some yards. Now you have more room to breathe. Not much, but you have a little bit.
2nd down and 8. Northern Burlington empties the backfield on this play. 2nd down and 8. Wallowak, straight drop back, throws it, and he's got a man at the, they're going to mark the ball at the 9-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain, and catching the ball is Applegate.
I think I've noticed this for the Greyhounds' first couple of drives, but when the Millville defenders are lining up against those out wide receivers, they're way too far back, and they've only ran multiple hitch routes and comeback routes. So if you're seeing that, get up on the guy, press the guy so he doesn't run that route.
Especially when there's a wind in their face, they can't throw the ball past you.
Exactly.
3rd down and 2. Wallowak throws a quick pass, and the ball is incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down and 2, and Greyhounds will bring on the punting unit. And look, if I'm the coach for Northern Burlington, I got to tell you, you might take a chance here and maybe do a fake. It's only 2 yards. You're down 14-0.
That's one of the things that I thought they were going to keep the offense in and try to do a designed quarterback draw that they've had success on a couple plays. But we'll see what they do here. They have Christian Hall, I think, lined up right by the center, so watch the snap going to him.
Klussman is the punter. And they do snap it. There's the kick, and it got caught up in the wind, and it's going to hit and take a Northern Burlington roll, and Millville gets the ball back at the 36 with exactly 5 minutes remaining here in the first half.
Millville really got screwed out on that last drive there. That penalty not being called for a DPI, and then another penalty getting called on them right after. It's just Millville has to come back this drive, kind of forget that last drive to go down and score again. Maybe even choose some clock here before halftime.
So Millville brings the troops out. Robbie O'Connor on the night is 11 of 13 for 134 yards. Trips to the short side. O'Connor takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. They pick it up. There's Holly, wide open. Takes the ball into the end zone. Touchdown, Millville. From 36 yards out, they picked up the blitz, and Holly was streaking across the field on the crosser, wide open.
Forget what I said about chewing clock. Why not score in the first play? I was getting scared because if you see on the replay here, if you see that far side of the line, it looked like that edge, number 9 from Burlington, was coming out. Like you said, they tested the blitz very well, but number 9 from Burlington was coming out on that far side of the field. And if Robbie O'Connor waited one more second, that ball was probably being stripped. Look right here, you see, he missed by like 1 second, but good job getting out on him and Reggie Holly for the speed getting that score.
Powers' kick is up, and it is good. 4:57 left in the first half. Millville 21, Northern Burlington nothing. Back after this.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Shepard will kick it off for Millville. They're up 21-0 here. 4:57 left here in the first half. And Shepard, high end-over-end kick that will hit in the end zone. And Northern Burlington has it 1st and 10 at their own 20. And I am not joking. There's their 26-0 brick memorial over Steiner. Yes, that was one play, 36 yards. And according to the scoreboard clock, that play only took 3 seconds.
It may have been a little bit more than 3 seconds, but
I think so.
Just based off how long Robbie O'Connor was in the pocket. But either way, one play, I think that took less than 10 seconds, that's for sure. Great play by Millville. And Robbie, I don't know how you leave Reggie Holly wide open like that.
Yeah. I mean, he's only their star player, so you might want to cover him. I don't know. I mean, so Northern Burlington comes back out. Cole Arrow is the running back in the backfield. We'll check that. It's Christian Hall. And Northern Burlington will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:57 left in the first half. It's 21-0 Millville. Back after this.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey. And now, back to the game.
So 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds. Handoff, Hall. Comes straight ahead. He plows forward for about 2.
Handoff, number 1, Christian Hall.
22-yard line is going to be 2nd down and 8.
Good for a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 1.
2nd down 8, and they will go 2 wides to each side. Hall stays in the backfield. Pistol set for the Greyhounds. Wallowak hands it off, and going nowhere is Hall. In fact, he loses a yard.
We talked about this before the game. That interior D lineman of Millville is so unstoppable. They can just get penetration and stop any run that's trying to go up there. And you see the Greyhounds doing it 2 times in a row and not going anywhere. Just make sure if your Millville defense and those edges and those outside linebackers, you don't get fooled by that fake handoff and Brent Waddle coming out the edge. So just keep your eyes open. Great job so far by Millville defense.
Brings up a 3rd down. And we'll call it 8. They did spot it right back at the 22-yard line. So no gain on the play. 3rd down and 8. Here comes Millville showing blitz, and we have another timeout. 3:33 left in the first half. 21-0 Millville. Back after this.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
Two wides to each side, and they will go a tight end to the near side. Wallach back to pass, he's being flushed to the far side of the field. He is going to be taken out of bounds, and they're going to mark him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be a 4th and 8.
That was great pursuit by Terrence Bridgeway Jr. there from Millville. He didn't let Waddle go on the outside of him. He kept that pursuit, that great pursuit, and 4th down brings a 4th down and long for the Greyhounds.
And Klussman will punt the ball away. Saunders is one of the players back deep for Millville, and there's Klussman's punt. It's a high, lazy kick, and it's going to be Saunders at the 46. Comes to the near side, now he's going to cut it back to the middle, and he gets over midfield to about the 47 of Northern Burlington, and that's where Millville will take over.
Hey, good work, Will!
So Millville has 2 timeouts and 3:10 on the clock, so plenty of time for the quick strike bolt offense.
More than enough time, especially with the 2 timeouts, like you said. But I like that fast-paced offense that they've been running all game. I love it. It's showing a lot of success for them so far.
So 2 wides to each side, and I believe it's Cobbs as the running back. And they fake and they give it to Cobbs. Cobbs has room, gets over the 40-yard line. They'll mark him at the 39. That's going to be a gain of 8 for Cobbs.
That was a good tackle there by Greyhounds Applegate, because if it wasn't for him, that's a touchdown for Millville right there. So great open field tackle by him, but also a great game by Millville there.
2nd down and 2, trips to the near side. Cobbs stays in the backfield, he gets the ball. He's got more room. Bounces off a tackler, tackled at the 31-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 8 again for Cobbs on a 1st down.
Back-to-back good runs, and that just shows how good blocking, not just in the trenches, but all around with the wide receivers, and everybody's just blocking well all around. So good job from Millville's offense. 2 plays, 1st down already, chewing some clock, but not a lot of it, and doing a great job right here.
Millville has plenty of time. 2:30 left here in the first half. Cobbs stays in the backfield, and O'Connor is going to throw the tunnel screen to Days. And Days is going to sift through traffic, and he gets about 6 to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 4.
He made a couple moves there where it looked like that was supposed to be a gain of maybe 1, maybe 2. But he got 6 out of it, so good job on him for being shifty on his feet.
2nd down and 4 for the Bolts at the 24-yard line. Excuse me. 25-yard line. O'Connor takes the snap, has a man right over the middle. There's that man again, and a fumble by Holly, picked up by one of the D linemen for Northern Burlington, and it's returned out to the 33-yard line. So Holly, his second fumble of the game, this one cost him as Northern Burlington takes over with 1:36 left in the first half.
It was a great play call too, because they faked that tunnel screen and threw it across the middle to Reggie Holly. He just made one guy miss, but that one guy also made him fumble. So I'm not sure. I think 67 for them is actually a linebacker, because he seems like he's everywhere. He had to pick that guy that was supposed to be a first down for Millville on the other drive. He was right there when Reggie Holly fumbled the first time, so he's all over the field. So good on them, or good on him for being around, but that's still another miscue for Reggie Holly and Millville's offense.
So Millville gives it up on a fumble. First and 10 at the 33. Wallalak throws the ball down the sideline and over the head, incomplete. Intended out there for Jaden Taylor. Wallalak 4 of 12 passing for 25 yards on the game.
And all four of those, I'm assuming it had to come off the comeback route that they were running early in the game, because he completed 2 right off the rip on their first drive, and it just hasn't had a lot of success since.
Second down and 10 from the 33-yard line. 1:31 left. Northern Burlington might be wise to run a play here and make Millville use timeouts. Wallalak, he's going to throw the ball away. That could be grounded. There was nobody out there. Wow. I don't believe there was a receiver anywhere in the area. You see Wallalak, and he throws the ball. Is anybody there? They're going to say there was a receiver 10 yards away. So bring up a third down and 10 at the 33-yard line. If Millville can stop him here, you call the timeout if the clock's running, get the ball back. Straight drop back, Wallalak. He throws the ball down the sideline. The ball is caught. Caught out there by Mark Klussman.
That was a great catch there, I can't lie.
24 yards to Klussman.
I'm not sure exactly what Millville's defender was doing. He had his back turned. It was Finney Childish. He made a play earlier on the ball. I'm not sure he had his back turned towards Klussman there. I'm not sure exactly what he was thinking.
24-yard gain and a first down for Northern Burlington. 1:10 on the clock, no timeouts for the Greyhounds. Ball at the 43-yard line of Millville. So we're being told the chain gang has an issue with the chain. And so now they've got it. And so the Greyhounds have it first down and 10 at the Millville 43-yard line. Wallalak takes the snap. He's going to throw a little flat pass, and that's going to go to Jaden Taylor. And Taylor gets it to the 39-yard line for a gain of 4.
Short gain to the 39. Second down.
Second down, and it's actually going to be second down and 7. Gain of only 3. Wallalak back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Wallalak gets around it, and he's going to be taken and hauled out of bounds at the 37. Gain of 3 by Wallalak. It's going to be third down and about 4.
I love the idea of blitzing, but when all your blitzes are coming on the outside, giving Wallalak a lane to go up the middle like that, then you got to move somebody into A gap or B gap to blitz off that side. Maybe take a double team away, and when you're one-on-one battle, something like that. But there's no reason that Wallalak should have gotten 4 yards out of that instead of being sacked in the backfield.
3rd and 4 from the Millville 37-yard line. Wallowak's going to take it himself, and he is going to be close to a first down. I don't think he's got it. It's going to be a gain of 3. 4th down and 1. Wallowak takes a snap, he throws it, and the ball is caught inside the 30. And catching the ball is Applegate. And that's a 7-yard pass.
So they're trying to get the ball and spike it.
So Wallowak spikes it to stop the clock with 25 seconds left in the half.
On the clock. The Greyhounds are 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10 from the 27-yard line. 2 wides to each side. And Millville will call timeout. We'll take it with them. 25 seconds left in the half. 21-0 Millville. Back after this timeout.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
And now, back to the game.
We come out of the timeout, and Northern Burlington will have a 2nd and 10 at the Millville 27-yard line. 25 seconds left in the half. So, Tyrell, you're telling your players, keep them in bounds and keep them short of the sticks.
Oh, 100%. It just sucks that they completed that pass to Klussman earlier. Millville would be having the ball driving down the sword.
Wallowak in shotgun. Taliano is to his left. Wallowak throws it down the field. He's got a man, and it's going to be incomplete. No flag. They're going to say it was good defense and no flag.
I honestly think that was good defense, if you ask me. I think he didn't really have a lot of hand contact there, and he just jumped up for the ball. I guess he's stopping his left arm from going up for the ball, so I guess that's debatable either way, but it went Millville's way there.
I think Millville benefited from the no call there. It's 3rd down and 10. Wallowak back to pass. Here comes the blitz. Down the sideline, the ball is way out of bounds, and they're going to call a pass interference this time. Now, they should have called the other one, but they called this one, and it really wasn't. It wasn't a pass interference. But they're going to call it on Savion Jones. So that'll be 15 against Millville.
Goes up. And I guess, yeah, Savion put his hands on Klussman, I think that was, before the ball got there, so that's what they're calling it. But still, I think the one before that was more of a pass interference than that one was.
First down, Northern Burlington.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 12-yard line. And it's going to be a 1st down and 10 from the Millville 12. 16 seconds left in the half.
At the Thunderbolts 14.
A sack here most likely runs the clock out. Northern Burlington does not have any timeouts remaining. Here comes the rush. There's the pass, and the ball is knocked away. Incomplete. Great defense out there. It's on the far side of the field. I'm trying to catch. They said it is a catch.
What?
At the 2-yard line, and now with 5 seconds left, they spiked the ball.
That was not a catch. The ball touched the ground. The ball hit the ground.
They called it a catch down to the 2-yard line. Check that at the 3. It's a gain of 9.
Wait. That ball hit the ground right in front of the ref's face.
At the 3-yard line, it's going to be 4th down. It's going to be 4th down and goal from the 3 with 5 seconds left. And now Millville will call their final timeout. 5 seconds left in the half. It's 21-0 Millville. Back after this.
No, it is 4th and goal.
It's Insurance. We're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years,
second and goal.
offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
We're back, and let's take a look at that catch by Klusman.
Catches in quotation marks.
The ball's in the air, and it gets to Klusman, and the ball literally never had possession of the ball, and they called it a catch. And they said it was a fumble, and he picked it up at the 3-yard line. So it was never a catch. So 5 seconds left, and now we have I believe,
a flag from the back judge is at the end of the end zone.
And there was plenty of time on the play clock.
Penalty flag on the field. Too many men. Millville.
So they're going to call a penalty against Millville for too many men.
Half distance of the goal. Still second.
At the 1.5-yard line, 5 seconds left. And Millville. Now we have motion against Millville. Offside.
Penalty flag on the field. Offside. Defense. Half distance to the goal. Second down again.
So the ball's at the 1-yard line, and Wallowak's in shotgun. And they're trying to reset the clock to 5.5 seconds. So Millville penalties again. You're 7 penalties for Millville in this game.
This is probably one of the most discombobulated ends to a half I've ever witnessed.
So the clock is now set at 5 seconds. And it's going to be a first down and goal. Wallowak back to pass, being flushed out. Throws the ball away, and it only took 4.5 seconds, so there'll be one more play for Northern Burlington. And that was absolutely grounding. Let's take a look. Who was in the area? He throws the ball away to whom? Nobody.
Are they going to say he was out of the pocket, though? Are they going to give him a chance?
But the ball has to get back to the line of scrimmage. So that was absolutely grounding on Wallowak's behalf. This will be the last play of the first half. We'll see if the Thunderbolts can keep him out of the end zone. Walalak in shotgun. Walalak's going to take it himself, and he's not going to get there. He's going to be stifled before he gets to the end zone. No touchdown, and that's the end of the first half. We go to halftime. It's Millville 21, Northern Burlington nothing. We'll come back for halftime festivities, and here we go on the replay. He is stopped before he can get there.
Oh my goodness. Darnell Williams first, and then just a swarm of blue. Wasn't able to reach didn't even give him a chance to reach the ball over the goal line. So great job by Millville's defense there to end off the half. That really didn't go their way from start to finish. I mean, not the whole half, but just that drive there. So great job on Millville's defense for ending it. Now we're at halftime. Them up 21-0.
We'll come back with the Millville Marching Band right after this.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments. Honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Imagine Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student-athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QBC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QBC for today's exciting event.
We are back at halftime. It's 21-0 in favor of Millville in this semifinal of the South Group 4 NJSIAA playoffs. And this game has been the Reggie Holly show so far. He's got all 3 touchdowns for Millville. He started things off 6:42 of the first with a 3-yard run. Powers kick made it 7-0. And then Holly on a spectacular grab on the far sideline, 33-yard pass from O'Connor. Powers kick made it 14-0 with 11:06 left in the second quarter. And then Holly again, this time on a crossing route on a blitz by Northern Burlington, leaving him wide. I don't know how you leave that man wide open, but he was open. He took the ball in for 36 yards. And that was a 21-0 lead after Powers kick with 4:57 left in the second. Glad you can join us on QBC TV 22 in Cumberland County, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and also YouTube. Next to me, and there you go. There's your QR code. How about that? So next to me is Ariel Melendez, who does a fantastic job of bothering me. No.
See, I knew that's where that was going.
No, not at all. Last week, during the Toms River East game, it was she and her father doing the game last week. Did a very, very good job of announcing the game, a 49-7 win last week. And so let's talk a little bit about this first half of play. Millville, they can be sloppy in this game because I believe they're the better team, Ariel. But if next week you're facing a Winslow squad, you can't be this sloppy.
Yeah, especially just when you're in the playoffs in general, it's a lot more important to clamp down on those defensive mistakes, those penalties, everything like that, because in the regular season, you lose a game because of penalties. All right, move on to next week. You lose a game because of penalties in the playoffs. You go home. There's no tomorrow after that. So still a bit sloppy in some aspects of the game, but because they kind of are, as we've seen through the first half, the better team, up 21-0. It's not hurting them yet, but there's still a whole second half left to play.
Yeah, and are we going to stats, Ryan? Okay, I just want to make sure because I'm not the boss.
You're
around
the
here.
hey.
Right.
What you say? Well, once we get the right.
Let's go to Millville's stats here. Obviously, 21 points, 68 on the ground, 189 through the air, 257 yards of offense in the first half alone. So they're on pace for a 500-plus yard output, only allowing 112. But that bottom line, Ariel, that's the one that should concern anybody who's a fan of Millville.
Yeah, and you guys talked about it before the game and even during the game. It's been a problem for Millville this entire season, is the inability to stay disciplined, if I can, find the right English word, is to, commit some of those bad penalties, those dumb penalties, we'll call them. And right now it's not hurting you, but you can't continue to see that number rack up because eventually it will come back. And a team, maybe not in this game, but you go most likely to play Winslow, that number is going to kill you.
Right. And so here's Northern Burlington, who has not been able to move the ball very well, and they've been aided by Millville, and they almost scored a touchdown to end the half because Millville decided that they were going to give them 4 penalties and put them in position to try to score. But 68 yards passing and 44 yards rushing, and it has been the Brent Wallalak show. He's thrown for 68 yards, and he's rushed for the 44 yards in the game. So Wallalak has been the guy this evening. And Millville, other than that first drive where they got down to Millville's 21-yard line, turns out Millville made the adjustment and took care of it.
Yeah, and that's what was important at the end because, again, it's those penalties. You just allow them to go closer and closer and closer. They might as well have already been in the end zone with the amount of penalties that they committed. But the defense that it's really stepped up all season long, getting Wallow up there at the end, not allowing him into the end zone to just preserve that shutout going into the half. But yeah, it pretty much, and you kind of knew this going in, that Wallowak was the guy. You kind of look at the stats coming in, you see a lot of his game is on the ground. And he did have a couple big runs earlier in the game, but once Millville kind of starts to understand, okay, when they run, most likely it's Wallowak. They've really kind of shut him down as it's gotten later in the game.
So who were the stars of the first half for Millville? Well, Robbie O'Connor comes to mind. 14 of 16 passing, no interceptions for 189. 132 of those on 6 catches to Reggie Holly. Also, Jaden Days had 4 catches for 33. Smith 3 for 16. Saunders 1 for 8. On the ground, it was Breon Cobbs, 2 carries for 16. Holly 2 for 6. Days 2 for 13. Grays 4 for 18. And O'Connor had a scramble for 14 yards as well. One big turnover for the Thunderbolts. It was a Reggie Holly fumble deep in northern Burlington territory, and that cost them 7 penalties for 42 yards, 9 first downs, and they held the ball for 13 minutes and 27 seconds of the first half. For northern Burlington, as I said, it's the Wallowak show. 8 of 21 passing for 68 yards. Those catches, 2 catches for 33 went to Klussman. Applegate 3 for 19. Hall 1 for 10. Anoke 1 for 3. Taylor 1 for 3. Wallowak 10 carries for 44 yards. Hall 2 carries for 2 yards. And Taylor 1 carry for minus 2 yards. No turnovers for northern Burlington. Only 1 penalty for 15 yards. 7 first downs, and they held the ball for 10 minutes and 33 seconds of the first half. So if you're Coach Ayala, obviously you're sitting in the catbird seat with a 21-point lead, but what do you tell your team?
Well, you have to tell him, you have to just, he says this, I talk to him every game, and I go, all right, what are your keys to the game? Stay disciplined. We keep harping on that because that has been the problem. But just, you're playing well, just keep it going, keep that confidence going on both sides of the ball. There's not much they really have to change aside from those penalties. Just keep playing your game. Keep going to Holly. It's working out for you.
It certainly is. And we are at halftime. Millville leads this game by a score of 21-0. We'll take a break, come back with second half action. We'll do that straight after this.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Everyone's talking. They're talking at home. They're talking on the job. Everywhere, at any time, you see people talking. But is anyone listening?
Jesus is. He's listening for you to call upon him, and he will answer. Let us introduce you to him. Every Sunday, 11 a.m., New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
We are back and just about set for second half action. Northern Burlington will receive the second half kickoff. Millville took the opening kickoff of the first quarter, started the game, and had a 5-minute and 18-second drive that went 96 yards. That really set the tone for the game. Tyrell Dunn back with me. Tyrell, that was really the trendsetter for Millville, was that opening drive.
Oh, 100%. I said in the beginning of the game, I love how they're going fast-paced to set the pace for not only that drive, but for the rest of the game, and it has been all Millville. We were just talking about it during the break. There's been some questionable calls where it could arguably be, who knows, 35-0 Millville right now. But there's, like I said, some questionable calls here and there, but Millville still with a big lead. Going into the second half is exactly how they want it to be. And they just have to keep that pace going for the next 24 minutes of this ball game.
So Millville hoping to take this game, and they will probably send a few coaches to Winslow tomorrow to scout out the Eagles, but not much to scout. We know who they are, and we know what they do.
We know the name, Nikir Helton, Jalen Parker, I'm sorry.
Rob Karstarfin.
Right, there's so many names that we already know that we know what they can do. And Nikir Helton switching his commitment to UNC. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but they're a good team.
And there's the kick by Shepard. Gets caught in the wind. It's going to be taken at about the 10-yard line. And Millville giving up space. That was Julian Fields with the return.
Number 13, Julian Fields on the return.
Good field position to start for the Greyhounds here.
So the Greyhounds have it 1st and 10. And they're going to spot the ball at the 36-yard line.
Greyhounds will start on their own 36-yard line.
So Wallalack in shotgun with an empty backfield. 1st and 10, back to pass, throws a short pass, and the ball bounces. It is incomplete.
They're trying to do that one step back for Wallalack, and that hitch route they've been running all first half that worked the very first 2 plays of their very first drive, but Millville has contained it, and Millville has stopped it ever since. So they try to do that, but once again, it's been stopped.
2nd and 10. This time they're going to bring Hall into the backfield. They're going to go pistol set with a bunch set to the far side. They fake. Wallalack's going to try to keep it. Finds a little bit of space, and he continues to go as Millville can't wrap up. And he gets out to the 42-yard line, so it's a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4.
That should have been at least, I'm not sure, a loss. Yeah, it should have been a loss of about 5 there. And just made one guy miss, and then the other guy just couldn't wrap him up, couldn't tackle him until the last guy. Tofini Childers got him, and now we have a Millville player down.
Injury on the field, 11:28 left third quarter, 21-0. Back after this.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
3rd down and 4 for Northern Burlington at their own 42-yard line. Again, they go pistol set. And now Millville's going to give him a 1st down with an offside.
Flag on the play, Millville offsides, brings up a Northern Burlington 1st down.
Ball's at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for Northern Burlington.
As you see here, sorry,
No,
Rich.
you can take it.
Brick Memorial up on Steiner 33-0. Like you said, they're pretty much going to run through those playoffs over there.
Through the Central for sure. Wallalack in shotgun, and he's going to fake the handoff, try to throw the slant. Sorry about that. And that ball's tipped away, incomplete.
So I love seeing from, I didn't know it was Jaden Jones that tipped it, but that's what I love seeing from D-line. Getting their hands up. Yeah, you might not win the pass rush, but make sure you're keeping your eyes on the quarterback, keep your eyes where he's throwing that to. You know, he does a good job of that is Cam Hayward on the Steelers. He has so many passes deflected because he's not winning the pass rush, but he's getting his hands up to where the quarterback can throw.
Absolutely. Hall in at running back here on this 2nd and 10. Double wing set. Wallalack back to pass, throws, and the ball. Good defense out there. That's Savion Jones, knocks the ball away. Great job by Jones. And the ball's incomplete. They'll bring up the 3rd and 10.
Another one of those trying to get that quick out route, get out of bounds, go to the far side, and great penetration here by the Millville's defense, Millville interior line. But great, like you said, great deflection, great defense by Savion Jones. No hands there, and there was a flag on the play that I must have missed, but good defense there by Millville.
I don't see why Millville didn't decline the penalty. Brings up the 3rd and 10. And it's a 5-yard penalty. So it's going to bring up the 2nd and 15. So they go wing to the near side. One to the far side. And does Millville cross the line? They give the 5 yards right back. Makes it 2nd and 10 again. Ninth penalty of the game against Millville.
2nd and 10.
Such a good job by Millville's offense getting them 21 points, because if this was a lot closer game, these penalties would be killing them even more than they already are now.
So now they'll bunch it up. They'll go double wing to the near side on 2nd and 10. And Wallalack's going to keep it, and he's going to get decked. Maybe a yard. It looks like they're going to give him. No, they're not going to give him anything. No gain for Wallalack. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
I'm pretty sure that was Terrence Ridgway there on that right side of the line, but he did a great job of holding his ground, standing still, and making Wallalack have to cut in the middle. And guess who was in the middle? 3 other Bolts players. So great job by Millville's defense there, and that's one of the things that I harp on. But as you see here, yeah, it was Ridgway just staying out on the outside. He got blocked, but he did his job perfectly.
3rd down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Double wing to the near side. Wallalack, straight drop back. They're going to throw it deep, and the ball is incomplete. Checking for flags.
I don't see any.
All right, so it's an incomplete pass, and it looks like Northern Burlington will punt the ball away.
Back to receive for Millville, number 6, Evan O'Neill. Punting for Northern Burlington.
So O'Neill back for Millville, waiting for the punt from Mark Klussman. There's the snap, it's handled. And there is the kick. And O'Neill runs underneath it, and the ball is going to hit and go into the end zone. And Millville will have it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Looked like they were close to blocking that there, Rich. Just an inch short.
9:14 left 3rd quarter. Millville gets their initial possession of the 2nd half. Millville spots the ball. They want that ball right in the middle of the football field, between the hashes. And they have the wind in their face, and still a bit of a stiff breeze, probably about 10 to 15. Trips to the near side. Northern Burlington showing blitz, so Millville's going to run it to the outside. And getting out to the 28-yard line is Breon Cobbs. Gain of 8.
I said this in the first half, but blocking doesn't just end in the trenches. It goes out wide to the wide receivers, and both Millville wide receivers to the close side of the field did a great job of holding their blocks and letting go as soon as Cobbs got past them, so, to negate the holding penalty.
And Northern Burlington was showing double-A gap pressure that time, so running outside. And here's fun fact of the day. Breon Cobbs has 3 carries, all of them for 8 yards.
Very efficient there.
2nd and 2. They bring Holly into the formation. They fake it, they're going to dump it off, and it's through the hands of Evan O'Neill, incomplete.
Just a little bit too high, a little bit too far for Evan O'Neill there. Would have gotten in the first down for sure.
It's 3rd down and 2 for the Thunderbolts. Clock stop, 8:29 left, 3rd quarter.
I was going to say they're slowing it down a little bit here. I know that was the incomplete pass, but
Brick scores again, so they're running it up against Steiner. 2 wides to each side. Cobbs, the running back. Straight drop back, throws it into the flats, got a man over the 30 to the 35-yard line, and that's Devontae Smith. They'll mark the ball at the 36. It's a gain of 8 and a first down.
I love seeing that play no matter what level of ball I'm watching, whether it be high school, college, or football, or NFL, where you just have your speedster run across the field because nobody can catch him. So you just dump it off to him. He gets a good amount of yards. Sometimes it's more than 5, sometimes it's just 5, but enough for the first down.
So 1st and 10 for Millville at their own 36-yard line. Again, Millville goes 2 wides to each side. Cobbs, the running back. Holly into the formation. This time they hand it off to Cobbs. And Cobbs gets maybe a yard to the 37-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down 9.
He broke his streak there.
He did.
8 yards per carry.
4 carries for 25 yards for Cobbs on the night. And I'm really impressed with Robbie O'Connor, 15 of 18 for 197.
Very efficient there. And a couple of the drops were right through. He could arguably be 17 for 18 right now. Just a couple of drops there for the Millville's receivers, but still good on them.
O'Connor, slip screen. Reggie Holly over the 40 to the 45-yard line. They're going to mark him right on the 45. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. Gain of 8.
Shoot, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about all the drops that Millville offense has had. They've gone all through their Millville wide receivers because Reggie Holly dropped one on the slip screen, Jaden Davis dropped one down the field, and Evan O'Neill had one right there that got dropped. And now they were all in the wide receiver's hands.
3rd down and 1. Millville goes trips to the far side. Graves in at running back. And they hand it to him. And he's got a hole. And barrels his way to the 45. You gotta love seeing that, Tyrell. Finishing the run.
Oh, 100%. I'm a bigger guy, and I used to run the ball back when I was a little bit skinnier, but my favorite thing was not juking, not trying to do all these flashy moves. I wanted to run through somebody's face. And one of my favorite sayings is Marshawn Lynch. I really can't say the full thing because he used profanity in it. But basically what he's saying was run through somebody's face. Right there, that's what Graves did, and I love seeing that.
So again, Millville comes out with that 2 wides to each side. Graves stays in at running back. That was a pickup of 10 and a first down for Graves. 6.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Again, Graves, fake, wide open. And taking it to the distance. Oh, he's tripped. Does he get in? He does! Touchdown! Jaden Days from 45 yards.
What a great play. And that was a great RPO play. Robbie O'Connor sold the handoff to Graves and popped it out to Jaden Days. And oh my goodness, you just can't. That's one of the guys where you can't just arm tackle him. You have to take him down. You have to get a group of white jerseys on him. And they just didn't there. It's a great catch and run by Jaden Days there.
Powers on for the extra point. Snap, ball, kick, and the kick is good. 6:19 left, third quarter. Millville 28, Northern Burlington nothing. Back after this timeout. There's Days taking it into the end zone, keeping his balance right here.
Like I said, you can't just grab on his jersey. You can't just arm tackle him. You have to bring him down. And they just didn't there. Great job by Jaden Days keeping his feet, putting that one hand down to keep him afloat. Great job there by Jaden Days.
So I guess we're not going to take a break. Okay. 6:19 left in the third quarter, and Millville will kick it off. Jaden Days, 5 catches for 78 yards. Robbie O'Connor, 17 of 20, 85%. 250 yards passing.
Pretty efficient day, would you say?
I would say. And Taylor is back. And it looks like it's going to hit. And Taylor's got it, and he's not going to go very far. Good coverage by the Millville special teams. They allowed a couple of lengthy returns in this game. That one, not so much.
I was just going to say, there's been 4 Millville kickoffs, I believe, and 2 of them have gone lengthy yardage for the Greyhounds receiving team. The other one was obviously in the end zone. Just kicked it way too far, or got the wind caught that one actually, but great coverage there, like you said, from the Millville Bolts.
At the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10 for the Greyhounds. Josiah Rutley has been running back here as 2 wides to the near side, 1 to the far side for the Greyhounds. Walala fakes, looks, throws, and it's picked off! Picked off! Darnell Williams! The distance, touchdown, Darnell Williams!
That was huge there from Millville's defense. They were all over that play from the jump. I don't know why Wallolag threw that. He should have taken it on his feet or something. But there was about 5 guys on the receiver there. So I don't know why he threw that, but I don't know why he threw that ball, but great job there for Darnell Williams, and he didn't drop it like Nyshawn Jones did earlier. So he grabbed that and turned into a running back.
So Powers coming on for the extra point. Kick is up, and the kick is good. 35-0 in favor of Millville. We'll take a break and come back with more after this.
Insurance. We're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
I know you're good.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
Jaden Taylor and also Julian Fields back deep. Kickoff from Tristan Shepard. It's a low liner, and it's going to take and roll toward the sideline, picked up, and running out of bounds with it was Julian Fields. So Northern Burlington will have the ball inside their own 25-yard line. And we will have a running clock as Darnell Williams' 26-yard interception return made it 35-0, and under NJSIAA rules, it becomes running clock.
Just some miscues all around for the Greyhounds there. Obviously, not even counting the interception pick 6, but on that ball, you let that go out of bounds. That's it's a flag for Millville, but they touched it before it went out of bounds.
Ball's at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10. Wallalak in shotgun. He's going to take it himself, and he's got room. And he's going to get a first down. They're going to mark the ball at the 33, gain of 11 and a first down.
Looks like he just found a sliver of opening there that his O-line made him, which is good on them because he hasn't gotten much ever since those first 2 runs, like Ariel said at halftime. So good on him for trying to find that sliver and try to keep his team in it. But like you said, it's 35-0, so it's going to be hard to get back.
Tyrell, if you're coaching, though, you don't want Millville to get complacent. You got a game next week. You should be playing and sharpening here because right now, as you see the play here, I think a couple players lost their gap discipline there. So 4:20 left here in the third quarter. It's going to be a 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Pistol set for the Greyhounds. So they're going to give it on the outside, and that is Taylor. And Millville that time did what they had to do. You described this play from a defensive point there, Tyler.
I must say that was a lot better of a play, a lot better of contain. They did end up doing that reverse play. I think that's the first time they ran that, or maybe the first or second time they ran that reverse play, or not reverse play, that motion play where we're giving it to the guy who's coming on that jet sweep. So Millville just a lot better job of containing and holding their ground on the outside.
2nd and 12 from the 32-yard line. Two wides to each side for the Greyhounds. Wallalak back to pass. Has the rush. He's going to try to run it. He throws, and the ball is over the head of his intended receiver, Brandon Boldazar.
So obviously, like I said, nothing going right for the Greyhounds, and trying to put a lot of pressure on your quarterback to roll out to his offside and make a throw on the run is very tough for someone who doesn't really, obviously he has 1,300 passing yards, but he hasn't gone up like a defense like this all year. So
Wallalak is 8 of 26 passing for 68 yards. 3rd down and 12. Straight drop back, Wallalak, he throws, and the ball is overthrown. The receiver fell down on the far sideline, and it looks like they will punt the ball away.
If you were curious, he's now 8 for 27, and that's 30% in the air. I did the math, quick math, all in my head. I did not use a calculator.
Of course you did.
Don't look at the tapes.
Right.
But
so Klussman's back to punt on 4th and 12. 2 players back for Millville. I believe one of them's O'Neal. And there's the punt. It's a high kick. It's going to be taken by O'Neal, I believe. And O'Neal spins away and is hauled in at midfield. Check that. I believe, yes, it was O'Neal. And we have flags down.
Multiple flags down. The flags were down at around the 35-yard line, so we'll see if we can get a good view at why the flags were thrown.
Well, it's going to be a hold against Millville. So that'll... So does that give the ball back to the Greyhounds?
It shouldn't, because they're...
Or they're going to mark it off and make it a 4th and 2. So it is a 10-yard penalty against Millville, but it's not a first down.
That's interesting, because if it's on the return, it should be Millville's ball.
They're calling it before the change of possession. It has to be. They said it happened before the ball left his foot. Because as soon as the ball's kicked, it's a change of possession. But in high school football, a defensive holding call is not an automatic first down. They get the 10 yards, but if first down is more than 10 yards, then it goes to fourth down here.
Oh, 100%. I do get that part, but I just don't get how it's not Millville's ball. Because like I said, it was a change of possession. If the holding is on the return, it should still be Millville's ball. And the penalty should go to the whatever.
So Northern Burlington's going to go for it. They're going to go for the trick play. They're going to go
they got it.
For the Philly. And Taylor throws it for a gain of 4 yards. Taylor throws to Wallowak.
Can't even shame Millville's defense there. They were all confused on why they even were out back on the field because they really shouldn't have been.
So at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for Northern Burlington. Wallowak throws. He has his man at the 46-yard line. And catching the ball there was Baldazar. They're going to mark it at the 45. It's going to be a gain of 8, 2nd down and 2.
Steiner finally scored. But the score of the final there was Brick Memorial 40, Steiner 7.
So Terrence Ridgway fell down and like he was hurt, so he's coming out of the game. And replacing him is going to be Marzine Johnson.
Quick official timeout for an injury.
So 2nd down and 2 for the Greyhounds at the Millville 45-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. Score, Millville 35, Northern Burlington nothing. Back after this timeout.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Many.
And now, back to the game.
Just about set for 4th quarter action. It's going to be a 2nd down and 2 for the Greyhounds at the Millville 45-yard line. So Brent Wallowak is 9 of 28 passing with 1 interception for 76 yards. Trips to the near side, 2 to the far side. Empty backfield for the Greyhounds. Wind kicking up a little bit, about 10 to 15 miles an hour. And now the wind is in the face of the Greyhounds. Here comes a blitz by Millville. They throw it out, and it's going to be Taylor with the catch. And they say does he have the first down or no? It's going to be a 1-yard completion to Taylor. It brings up a 3rd down and 1.
At what point do you put your second string guys in for Millville, Rich?
Well, I think they want to stop this drive. 3rd down and 1. Straight ahead handoff, and getting the first down is going to be Caloyaro. And Caloyaro is going to gain about 3 yards.
A run for number 9, Matthew Calario, for a Greyhound first down.
And a first down for the Greyhounds. Wallowak now drops back. He's going to scramble and throw the ball away.
And a flag on the play.
Pass falls incomplete. 2nd down. flag on the field. Personal foul, Millville.
So they call a 15-yard penalty against Millville.
15-yard penalty.
It's probably a rough. They're probably going to get him for a roughing call because there was some contact made as Wallowak was trying to get rid of the ball. I didn't think it constituted roughing, but the referee did. That's the only one that counts. Wallowak drops back. It's flushed out of the pocket. He throws, and it's incomplete.
Wallowak's pass falls incomplete, bringing up 2nd and 10.
With this game pretty much being over now, Millville, one thing that they have to do, and one thing that they've had to do for the whole entire year, is clean up the penalties. There was how many penalties are there now?
Millville's committed 11 penalties.
Yeah, well, if you do that against a team like Winslow next week, you probably will see, unless Shawnee pulls up an upset. You can't do that against a team like that.
Handoff up the gut. And struggling for a yard or two. Is going to be Taylor.
That's a run from number 9, Matthew Calario.
Oh, that's Calario, I'm sorry. And it's going to be a gain of a yard for Calario. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. Pistol set for the Greyhounds. Straight ahead with Hall. And Hall is going to try to move the pack, and he does a little bit. He'll get to the 27-yard line.
A run for number 1.
Be a gain of 4. It'll be
about 3.
4th down and 5.
By the orange and blue, bringing up a 4th down.
Middletown North over Manalapan, 20-14. Fourth down and 5. Wallowak back to pass, throws it over the middle, and it is incomplete. And Millville will take over on downs.
Looks like Robbie O'Connor is still going out there with the first squad.
Ball's at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10 for Millville.
Brings up turnover on down, and Millville, 1st down at the 21-yard line.
And Jasir Graves is the running back here with O'Connor in shotgun. Handoff, Graves. Straight up the gut, and he'll get about 3 to the 25-yard line.
Robbie O'Connor hands off to
2nd down and 7.
Up to the 25-yard line, 2nd down.
7.5 minutes left in this one on a running clock, 35-0 Millville.
Good showing all around from Millville. I know they said they had to win on all 3 aspects of the game, and they were questionable on special teams for some of the returns, but they got their coverage together. Defense played outstanding. Offense played outstanding.
Millville's going to throw. They've got a deep ball. It's caught by Days. 75 yards, Jaden Days, and yeah, I'd say this one's over.
I think so. Maybe just a little bit over. That was a great ball. That was a great play call by Millville. I know they might get some slack for running it up a little bit, but I'm not mad at it. They're just proving to the rest of the teams, and mainly Winslow, they're proving to them it's like we're not done yet. You guys beat us the first time. We can run it back to last year where they beat us in the regular season and beat us in the regular season and in the postseason. But we're showing to the other teams that we're not out of this. We are way better than what our record says, and we're proving that tonight.
Jack Powers out onto the field.
Powers will come in and kick the extra point. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 6:55 left in the game. Millville 42, Northern Burlington nothing. Back after this timeout.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
It's time for Thunderbolt football. Let's get ready for kickoff.
For the Thunderbolts, number 54, Kristen Shepard.
Kristen Shepard will kick it off for the Thunderbolts. Might have to use the hot tub for his leg tonight. There's the kick, and it would be taken at about the 10-yard line. Returning it is going to be Fields, and he gets out to just past the 20-yard line, and that's where the Greyhounds will have it 1st and 10. And Millville's throwing in their starters. Looks like they're going to keep their starters in. I know last week they put their reserves in the fourth quarter, and Toms River East scored late in the game off the reserves. And I don't know, maybe Coach Core wants that shutout.
I was going to say, maybe they just want to go for the 50 ball and the 50 to donut kind of thing tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, that'd be kind of piling it on right now.
I think so, but I'm not a coach, so who am I to say?
So Wallalak back to pass, throws a short pass, and so Calario gets the catch for about 3 yards. So Hull had for a short gain. Ball at the 28-yard line for 3.
How when Millville goes back on offense today, put their starters in or not.
Third down and 4. Again, Wallalak being chased and throws the ball away. Incomplete. They'll bring up a 4th down.
It's actually not even Wallalak back there anymore. That's number 12, Patrick Verde.
Oh, okay.
So they put their 2s in, but Millville says their 1s in.
Incomplete pass brings up 4th down. Number 9, David Jones in the catcher.
Mark Klussman back to punt. O'Neal, and it looks like Saunders back to return. Millville with an outstanding showing today. Robbie O'Connor, 300 yards and multiple pass touchdowns to Days and Holly.
And there is the punt, and Millville will let it hit. Takes a Northern Burlington roll. And ball's down at the 36-yard line.
Jaden Days and Reggie Holly both sitting on the bench while the Millvilles, it looks like the Millvilles 2s are finally going out there with 4 minutes left in the game.
So O'Connor's going to go out there, but a lot of other folks. Jasier Graves is out there, but they also bring in James Jackson. Also out there is Dante Bennett. And it's going to be a handoff to the outside. And getting 4 yards is Breon Cobbs. Cobbs gets 4 and brings up 2nd and 6.
4-yard gain to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6 for the Thunderbolts.
Clock now under 3 minutes left in the game. It's going to bring it a 2nd down and 6. Straight ahead handoff. That's Jashir Graves. And Graves trips as he gets out to the 43-yard line.
Looked like he might have had an opening. He just tripped over his own feet or tripped over one of his linemen's feet.
2 yards for Graves.
With about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left,
And it's going to bring up a,
fans are reminded not to go onto the field.
It's going to bring a 3rd down and 3.
No one is permitted on the field at that time. Thank you.
So 3rd down and 3 for Millville, ball at their own 43-yard line as the clock now ticks down toward 2 minutes. O'Connor hands it off. It's Jashir Graves. He'll have the 1st down at the 49-yard line. Gain of 6 for Graves and a 1st down.
The Thunderbolts, another 1st down.
And that'll about wrap it up because Millville will just probably hand it off here a couple of times. And that'll be it for the ball game. Hand off Graves. And he'll take it to the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 7.
Graves has been kind of like the unsung hero here. Not unsung hero, but like the underdog here who's had a good amount of runs today. And all for good gains. Just the passing game has been so spectacular today from Millville that it's kind of Graves is kind of being overlooked because of that. Still a great game by him.
So O'Connor in shotgun. Hands it off. And running out of bounds with it is going to be Lee German. And German gets 6 yards to the 38-yard line. And Millville does not have to run another play.
Doesn't look like they are. Like I said, that was a great game. All around for Millville's offense, defense, special teams. Kind of tightened up later on in the game. But it was a great game by them. And I said a couple weeks ago they were going to win by 40 against Cherokee. I said it, but like it happened today, so that's all that matters. Just said it 2 weeks early, that's all.
So that's the end of the ball game as we watch the players shake hands. Millville wins this game by a score of 42-0. And they will play the winner of tomorrow's game against that features Winslow against Shawnee. Shawnee is a visiting team tomorrow. If Shawnee pulls off the upset, the South final will be here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. If Winslow wins, Millville goes back to Winslow to play the Eagles. So as we watch the handshake at midfield, Millville does a great job. The only downside of this, though, Tyrell, are the penalties.
All the penalties, exactly. And like I said earlier, I'm not going to say it's okay to do it, but you get a kind of a pass of doing it this week where you win 42-0. However, against a team like Winslow, who's it's any given Sunday kind of thing where it's like Shawnee may pull up the upset. It might be, a divisional thing in the playoffs where, Shawnee you never know, but we know how good Winslow is. So I'm just going to say you can't pull this off against a team like Winslow. They're going to take advantage of it. And as soon as you can't get Winslow to like a 4th and 5, jump off sides, and then, give them a 1st down. So they just had to clean that up, and I think everything is hitting for them so far, or at the second half of the season where they needed to hit, it's hitting in all corners and all aspects of the game. So good on Millville for showcasing what they can do tonight.
So we will take a break and come back and wrap this game up right after this.
We're all looking for God.
Representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Celebrating moments, honoring memories. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey has over 125 years of dedicated service to the community. Whether you choose burial or cremation, you can hold a funeral service to honor your loved one. We are happy to provide a traditional funeral or something completely unique. Our honest service and commitment to excellence have served our customers well, and you can rest assured that we can assist you in your time of need. Christie Funeral Home in Millville, New Jersey.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Imagine living without pain. For over 35 years, Doctors Beebe and Doyle have helped thousands of people find relief from all types of pain. Millville Chiropractic Center has 4 doctors on staff specializing in hands-on or light-touch, drug-free pain relief methods. The examination, x-rays, therapies, and adjustments are all performed at one location. Schedule a consultation today. Enjoy life without pain and discomfort. Millville Chiropractic Center, the area's #1 pain relief center.
Hello, my name is Craig Atkinson, and I am president of the Millville Thunderbolt Club. The mission of the Thunderbolt Club is to enhance the athletic experience of Millville High School student athletes. We provide a myriad of services for these athletes, including end-of-year recognition banquets for all teams, stipends for teams and individual athletes, college scholarships of $35,000 per year, meals for special events, as well as hosting the Mike Trout Millville Thunderbolt Club Golf Tournament and the Millville Sports Hall of Fame. Please visit our website at millvillethunderboltclub.com for additional information.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Okay.
On his way.
We are back at John Barbose Stadium, Wheaton Field. Tyrell Dunn, Rich Van Nord, and Millville wins this South Section semifinal game by a score of 42-0. The big story, Millville's offensive efficiency. Other than some penalties, Millville did a great job on offense. And let's go ahead and are we going to go down to the field, Ryan, or we're going to stay up here? So let's go in the stats, and we'll start there. So Northern Burlington had 156 total yards, 68 in the ground, 88 through the air. And 2 penalties for 20 yards. Brett Wallalack, 10 of 32 passing with 1 interception for 77 yards. Wallalack running the ball 13 carries for 62 yards. And all the passes went to 8 different receivers for the Greyhounds, 156 total yards. Two penalties for 20 yards, 11 first downs. They held the ball for 25 minutes and 48 seconds. For Millville, they had 440 total yards, 115 on the ground, 325 in the air. Big story there. Robbie O'Connor, 18 of 21 passing for 325. Jaden Day, 6 catches for 153. Reggie Holly, 7 catches for 140. Smith had 4 for 24. Saunders 1 for 8 on the ground. Desir Graves 9 for 47. Cobbs 5 for 29 in the ball game. Both teams had 1 turnover, interception from Northern Burlington, a fumble by Millville. Millville had 11 penalties for 77 yards and 13 first downs, held the ball for 22 minutes and 12 seconds. And Tyrell, you're the coach here. Look, you have to savor that 42-0 win. And I know coaches demand perfection. If you're going to do that, you got to make them aware. You cannot have 11 penalties next week.
100%. And if I'm in the locker room, if I'm on yellow, I'm telling them that was a great win, boys, but don't put that to the back of your mind. We're going to Winslow. We're most likely going to Winslow next week. When we're going to Winslow next week, but right now we're throwing it down to Ariel on the field with some of our stars of the night.
All right, down here at the field level here at John Barbose Stadium here at Wheaton Field, Millville's heading to yet another sectional final as they pitch a 42-0 shutout against Northern Burlington. Ariel Melendez here. A little bit of chaos right now. We've got 3 stars of the game, Robbie O'Connor, Reggie Holly, and Darnell Williams. I told you two before we started, we have to stop meeting like this. It seems like we're talking to you two almost every week.
Yeah, I don't know, because I just... Good connection.
All right, so yeah, we'll start with you over here, Reggie. I have you. We have 8 catches, 140 yards. You had a couple touchdowns as well. I feel like every time I talk to you, I ask you this: what did you have for lunch?
I had some Chick-fil-A. Actually, yeah, I had some Chick-fil-A. It boosted me.
So just the back-to-back weeks, this offense just seems like it's really running kind of on all cylinders. You guys are, pretty much fully healthy up there. Does it just feel like you guys are just riding on even more confidence right now?
Yes, absolutely.
And Robbie as well. Well, I told you your stats before the game. 18 of 21, 325 yards. You said that's the most you've ever had at this level. Just kind of talk about today and what hearing those numbers means to you at this point.
Oh, it means so much to me. I mean, every single game I go in the mindset of throwing at least 4 touchdowns and 400 yards, and I know I haven't achieved that yet, but that's my mindset going into every single game to be the best I can. So it means a lot to me.
And you see that final score. You guys weren't able to quite get the shutout last week, but you guys pitch it today. We got a member of the defense right here to my left, so I'm going to make it talk real nice about this defense. How much have they helped you guys all season long, just with the way they're able to just shut other offenses down?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, seeing them go work, I love it. I love when our defense gets a big play or gets like an interception or a sack, and they give us so much energy to go out there and ball out.
And we've been talking to the offense a lot this year, but we wanted to give some credit to the defense, and that pick six was a perfect moment for us to come down and talk to Darnell Williams right here at the 26-yard pick six. That was an impressive catch to be able to hang on to that ball. Just what are you seeing at that point once you've got that ball in your hands?
All I seen with the end zone, seeing red, man. That's all I seen. Seeing red.
And this defense has really kind of stepped up all season long, really doing a good job of helping these guys, especially early in the season when you guys start at that 1-4 and you guys kind of rattle things off. How much more confident has this defense gotten as the season has gone on?
We got way more confident. I mean, like, honestly, it was a step back, but now we're going forward. everybody doing their job, everybody doing their 111. That's all we got to do.
And I'm going to ask each of you this question. Anything can happen tomorrow. You guys don't know who you're going to face yet. Could be Shawnee, could be Winslow. If it's Winslow, what would it mean to you guys to have that rematch again?
I mean, everything. I mean, the first time we played them, we wasn't in the right mindset, but now I feel like we're in the right mindset, and I feel like we can go out there and compete. I feel like we can win. We just got to do our 111.
All right, Reggie?
Honestly, I feel like the whole team want Winslow. We need our get back.
And then, Robbie, what would it mean to go up against Winslow again?
Oh, everything. We want Winslow. We don't want Shawnee. We want our rematch.
All right, so there's your bulletin board material for Shawnee if they want to pull off the upset. These guys want Winslow. They don't want Shawnee, so that's for Shawnee to take a look at. All right, again, 42-0 here in Millville. We'll move on to yet another sectional final. Robbie O'Connor, Reggie Holly, Darnell Williams, Ariel Melendez here. We're going to send it back up to Rich and Tyrell up top for final stats.
So Millville wins this game by a score of 42-0, and then Millville had this thing pretty much wrapped up at halftime, up 21-0. But what put the game away was that 26-yard interception return by Darnell Williams to put it into overdrive and made it a mercy rule game with a running clock. Tyrell, thoughts of Millville?
There's a couple of quotes that you can pull out from that that downfield interview. We don't want Shawnee, we want Winslow. And then you have Reggie Holly saying we want our get back. And I've been saying this. We can pull up the clip. It's when I said after the Winslow loss, 49-6. I said this is not the team that I know Millville can be. And I said that. I said we have to win out. We have to win all 3 games, and you were saying we have to win, 2 out of 3. I was like, no, let's win all 3, take that momentum into the playoffs, and that's exactly what they did with a huge win last week over East, and then another huge win tonight over Northern Burlington. I almost forgot for a second, but
I'm supposed to have the memory problems, okay?
But everything was clicking tonight. Everything went their way, other than the penalties, other than. I'm not one to harp on officiating, but there were some things that, the obvious defensive pass interference where they picked up the flag or they had to make them replay, and then the dropped ball down at the end zone, and Millville had a great goal line stand to stop NBC from scoring. So great job from Millville all around. Just have to wait till tomorrow to see who they play, and I want my manifestation from a couple weeks ago to come true. Let me get our Winslow game, and I want to see them win that game.
Absolutely. So Millville on a 5-game winning streak now. They're 6-4 on the season. They have now in the playoffs outscored their opponents 91-7 in 2 games, and they win this convincingly by a score of 42-0. Ryan, did you text me the crew here? Oh, you did not. Okay. But that's okay for the entire crew here at John Barbose Stadium at Wheaton Field. We thank them for all their efforts, and for my sidekick, Tyrell Dunn, saying we may see you next week against Winslow. It all depends on if NJ.com decides to pick up their option on the game. They own the rights to the playoffs, and they have every right to have exclusivity over any game from this point on. They may choose the Winslow-Millville game. So thanks to Liam Mulheron, Marcus Emmerich, and Jacob Soto, Ariel Melendez as well. We thank everybody, and we also thank Ryan as well for all his efforts this evening. For my sidekick, Tyrell Dunn, I'm Rich Van Noord. 6-4 Millville wins 42-0. Hopefully we'll see you next week from Winslow.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.